Hello, and welcome back to this Epic Mickey playthrough. We are on episode 6. And, alright, first off, I promise this is the last time I'm gonna apologize for having a longer episode. But, like I said last time, the episode was pretty long, and it was actually longer than I thought. And, well, anyhow, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, right? It's like that Doris Day song, Que Sera Sera, you know? Whatever will be, Que sera, sera. Yeah, if you've never heard that song, you should look it up. It's a cute little song. But anyhow, yeah, I can guarantee you this episode's gonna definitely go over what I would prefer. I'll be happy if I can get it under, like, under, like, 30 minutes or less. That's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, in this episode, regardless of how long it's going, I'm gonna fight the first boss. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, anyhow, enough chit chat. Let's go. There we go. We fixed it. So there was a few. All right. So I realized in between episodes. And see there's a goldie ticket. Right, so yes, I realized in between, that's our first gold e-ticket, by the way, obviously, and as you can see, it is worth 100. Right, so I realized in between episodes, in the last episode, I had this kind of lingering thought in the back of my mind, and I thought, I think you have to give the ship, there's two gremlins that ask for the ship's log, Small Pete's ship's log. And as I said, this guy, I think his name is, what is it, Sharky? Let me talk to him real quick. Sharky, right? Is that his name? Yeah, Sharky. As I said, if you give him the ship's log, he'll give you the special pin gremlin, the gremlin pin, but it won't make Small Pete happy. And we don't want to do that, not this run. Obviously, that's something you'll have to do during one of your runs if you want 100% completion. But anyhow, no. So I got to thinking, I was like, okay, I know there's two gremlins that ask for that, and the other one is Bennett. And, so I thought, I think you have to give the ship's log to him so he'll clear Small Pete's name. And boy, so I looked it up, and I'm glad I did, because yes, I was right about that. I think last time I mentioned not to do that, but no, that's wrong. You definitely want to do that. Alright, so as you can see, this is where we're supposed to go next, and we will go there in a moment, but first, there's still a few things I want to wrap up over here. And, a few things I gotta check off on the checklist and whatnot. Let me see. Does this guy have anything important to say? Groundskeeper Gremlin. What? Alright. Okay. Oh, here we go. I knew there was like a thinnable wall. I was trying to remember. And all it has there is just a chest. And, well, I don't think I really want to go over there. It's not worth risking right now. It's just a chest. I'm sure it's got lots of e-tickets and stuff. Well, maybe not lots. Lots is a bit of a stretch. But yes, I'm sure it's got e-tickets. Well, hold on. It looks like... Oh. Well, okay. It looks like I have to go over there. So I may... Yep. Okay. I may as well just go over there. I was trying to think... Because there's a way to jump up onto that platform, I thought. But maybe that's when you come back. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna try... Hold up. Did I, mess this up? I'll bet you I did, didn't I? I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible, but as you can see, I've already messed up. I don't think I can get on that ledge from here. Alright, well, be right back. Okay, and we're back. Alright, so I'm hoping that this is reachable. right? Okay, it is. Alright, so now that I realize that, alright, yeah, we'll get those e-tickets. Okay. And what was that, like 5 e-tickets? So, not a ton. Something, for sure. Alright. Took us a while, but now we're over here. Now, so according to my notes, there was a concept art. Ooh. And, unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure exactly where it was. I'm gonna guess it was in here. And I would say if it was right here, you probably would be able to see it. Just like anything else. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it off. Wait, concept art? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a sec. Is that right? Oh, drat. Hold up. Okay, we're back. Scratch that. No. I guess there wasn't a concept art, but I do feel like there was something. Maybe it was a pin. Real quick. Hold up. I'll check that as well. Okay, back again. Sorry about that. Nope. I guess there wasn't anything here. I don't know why I thought there was. Anyhow. But there was something. There is something I wanted to do in the last episode, and because I was kind of like trying to figure out, you know, I was just trying to get to a save, I kind of forgot about this. But you may have noticed this in the last episode, and you thought, what on earth is that? And right there. There's another gold e-ticket. That's what I wanted to show you. Now, I'm going to try a little experiment. So we're at... That would have been the first gold e-ticket in the last episode, had I not forgot. So we were at, what, 540? I'm going to do a little experiment here and probably cut the video. And, oh, you know what, actually, I do want to come over here and grab this little guy real quick. And yes, this is a little secret area, secret gremlin. And we'll go ahead and save him real quick and try my experiment. And I'll explain that in just a minute. Don't tell anyone. Alright, so be right back. Oh. Real quick, I just found Gremlin Calvin. I turned the game off for a sec and then turned it back on. And, oh! And look at there! Well, what do you know? He gives us a, green e-ticket. So there you go. I told you there's green e-tickets. And in case you're wondering, when I turned the game, so it was 30 e-tickets. When I turned, or was that 50? I don't know. Maybe it was 50. Well, anyhow, I turned the game back on and it put me in a different spot, and along the way I grabbed a few e-tickets. Okay, so as you can see, right back up there, you can see over here, that gold e-ticket is back. So my experiment did work, like as I suspected. What I was gonna do in the last episode was I was going to come back here, or I was gonna come over here first, grab this e-ticket, because I think, oops, let's try that again, because I think when you grab the gold e-ticket, oh look, see, it's back. I thought it would turn into a green one, but no, that's a gold. That is a beautiful gold e-ticket. So anyhow, yeah, as you can see, this is the other projection screen, and it is Clock Cleaner's, you can even see it a little bit, but it's part 2, and we're not going to go there. And in case you're wondering, no, there's no way to get that gold e-ticket over there, unfortunately. I wish there were, but there's not. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here. No, what I was gonna do was I was gonna grab this one the first time, get into clock cleaners, then go fix the clock over there, and then I think when you after leaving the projection screen, it resets the stuff. So yeah, you can kind of, in a way, farm the gold e-tickets, assuming you can get a quick save. So this game does autosave a lot, but I don't, you know, I think you can only do that once, basically, from what I can tell. I mean, I guess you could probably grab Small Pete's ship's log, and probably restart the game again. Well, anyhow, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to. That was my little experiment. I just wanted to see if it would spawn back in again, and it did. So it's probably a risky. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. So now, before we continue, let's go ahead and finally get the ship's log. And I think this is the gremlin we want to give it to. Is this Bennett? It is. Yep, that's the gremlin we want to give it to. Alright, so. Woo, getting to the plane. This is a little risky jump there. I remember this. Okay, whew. No problems that time. Sometimes I struggle with that jump there. I think this is thinnable. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then, I guess I don't need to paint it in, but I will anyways. Paint this out. Oh, let me do this. And there we go. So in there should be the ship's log. I'm just checking my notes real quick, because I feel like I do feel like there was something else here, and I kind of think maybe I might be missing it. Okay. Checked my notes. I don't see that there was anything else here. Sometimes I just can't help but shake off the feeling that maybe I might be missing something. But probably not. Alright, so let's go. And there you go. That be the captain's log. Here, let's see here. Okay. I kind of thought maybe Gus would actually say something about, like, giving the ship's log to Bennett, but he didn't. So, Bennett and he didn't. That kind of rhymed. I do like it when I accidentally rhyme. Oop, oop, beep. Okay. Whew. No problems. Awesome. Let's go. Let's continue. Alright. Here we go. Yes. We want to give it to Bennett. Oh, it says here in the log that the crash was an accident and Small Pete feels bad about it. I didn't know he had feelings. Okay. So, I suppose that should have worked. We showed it to Bennett. I think that's all we needed to do. So with that, yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's continue. Moving forward, finally. I love this level, but we've been here long enough. We ain't talking to you, Sharkly. I can see from here that there's nothing up there, so I'm not gonna bother with that either. Alright. So, onward to... what is this? Steamboat Willie? Yeah, I think it's part 2 or something. Yep, this is the one we want. I'm sure I mentioned it before. The other one's a shortcut, and I'll show you where it comes out of. If I didn't mention it, well, there you go. Oops. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so I gotta try to remember where the projection screen used to be. It's almost always up somewhere, right? Up and out of reach. I remember it has something to do with this goat. Yep. Seems familiar. Yeah. Oh. Since this isn't moving, I have to assume the film reel used to be here. I'm gonna guess that that's probably what it was. I guess I could backtrack and grab this health pip. There we go. You know what? I know this may sound weird. Yeah. I don't like odd numbers. That's better. Anyone else like that, you know, you gotta have the number end in a perfect spot. Yes. Oh, so I was gonna mention, I forgot, little fun fact history about the Gremlins. They're actually, you might think they're from like that cheesy horror film about the plane where like the kid sees the gremlin on the wing. And no, it's actually originally these gremlins, they're originally from according to a source I read years ago, they're actually from Roald Dahl's first ever children's book. And back in the 40s, he and Walt Disney, they were actually originally going to collab and make a movie based off of his book. And it was either going to be partially live action and animated, so kind of like Roger Rabbit, or I think they were debating on whether or not it'd be fully animated. Well, anyhow, kind of fascinating stuff. I recommend kind of reading up about it. Cause yeah, it's kind of neat. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and paint all these guys in. There we go. Okay. And yeah, according to my notes, there's definitely something coming up. I know there's like 2 ways of doing this. I could topple these over, but I think the other way is to go ahead and just turn this valve here. So that should work. At the very least, it turns the whirlpool off, which I guess is a good thing. Let's see, the silver e-ticket. I cannot believe I actually took damage for that. Really? The silver e-ticket should be... e-ticket? Sorry, not e-ticket. It's not an e-ticket. I mean, there's white e-tickets that are kind of silverish, but that's not what it is. Silver pin. There's a silver pin coming up. Let me check. Wait. There's something coming up. You know what? So, I know I just did the whole valve thing up there, but I think I am gonna go ahead and topple these over. But I want it to collapse. That did nothing. I guess I have to make this side topple. And down she goes. I mean, hey, whatever gets us across, right? It made a little bridge. I don't know if that's what I was really supposed to do, but that's what we did, so. I think you're supposed to use the boat right after you've repaired the valve, but whatever. I don't think it matters. I just know there's a few things coming up, and I don't want to miss them. Go ahead and paint this guy in. Get inside the Coliseum. These guys are gonna get annoying if they decide to. That paint, sorry little guy. Guess you're out. Stop thinning things out, thank you. Yeah, see, this is why these guys can be annoying, because when they're your friend, you know, they're trying to help, but then they thin things out. Which can be, obviously, bad. Be a nuisance. Now, I do know you can actually destroy this too. I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna try not to destroy everything. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. But yes, destroying the Eiffel Tower will make like another bridge, so to speak. Again, I could do that, but I suppose I won't. There we go. I knew that cloud would move. Let me see here. Yeah, you can knock over the Eiffel Tower. Like I said, it will make a bridge. It probably, honestly, makes it easier getting over to the Colosseum. But there is something over here, and yeah. So we're gonna go over here. Wait, where are you taking me? There we go. Okay, we'll just do that. But oh, so that'll get us into the Colosseum too. Alright, so this is the other way to get into the Colosseum, which I do feel like is technically the more difficult way. Man, he was really doing some damage there. I didn't even realize he hit me those few times. Alright, so here. What is this? Here, I think, is where the silver pin is. Yes. That's a pin. And it should have been silver. Yeah. Okay. I really should have made more clear notes. So we'll go ahead and check that off. And we'll check that off under silver pin. Alright, so as you may have noticed, there is this projection screen over here. This is where clock cleaners would have taken you out. The reason I went the other way was simply because I thought there was something back over there and I didn't want to have to backtrack. But I think, obviously, perhaps I was wrong. This is one way to get into the Colosseum, though. The other way, like I said, destroying the Eiffel Tower, but I'll go ahead and let it stand there for now. I do think destroying the Eiffel Tower is technically easier, though, than painting these in and then thinning them out, and yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. That will not work. Try this again. Will that work? Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll do. Okay. Yeah. Getting into the Colosseum by destroying the Eiffel Tower, definitely easier, especially when you can't aim the thinner. Oh, really? Oh. There. Yeah, I'm thinking that all this is basically a, quote, shortcut, but it's really not. It's just a harder way to get into the Colosseum. some reason, I guess, maybe I had it in my head that there was a pin back here, but no, the silver pin was right there. This is why I smashed the Eiffel Tower, because this is just ridiculous. Does seem like there's something down there, though. Almost didn't notice that gear right there, to be honest. I thought, ooh, do I have to jump from here? It seems like kind of a hard jump. Alright, so now... Okay. Alright, so there's gonna be some things there, and... I'm pretty sure I did the whole small Pete thing correctly, and, yeah, I would say destroying the Eiffel Tower, turning it into a bridge is probably an easier way to get into the Colosseum, and assuming I didn't forget anything, I got the notes correct, yeah, that's it, so let's go. Let's face small Pete. We got to the Colosseum. Oh no. But because I showed the ship's log to Bennett, we're good. Look, he looks happy to me. You did it. Yep, he's happy. Makes me seem like a cuddling little kitten. To the treasure. Okay. Yep, he happy. To the treasure we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. And there you go. Yeah, if you give the log to Sharky, you have to do a little mini boss fight, I guess. Yeah, okay, so this is the other entrance, which we could have taken. Which I'm just gonna say would have been easier. I should have just gone ahead and destroyed that Eiffel Tower. I'm not gonna lie, I do think it would have been kind of fun. If you were paying close attention, to destroy the Eiffel Tower, all you have to do is just thin the legs underneath. Simple enough. Alright, let's get to that treasure room, and then, oh boy, we're gonna fight the first boss, which I'm not gonna lie, is my favorite boss in this game. Hashtag best boss in game. We'll try that again. Hashtag best boss in this game. All this stuff is just gonna be paint thinner, isn't it? There we go. There's some e-tickets. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so in this chest, I'll go ahead and grab it now, is a bronze pin. Or, you know, should be a bronze pin. We'll go ahead and mark that off. And I think at the end of this episode, if I don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do a little quick recap of the items that we should have found at this point, or at the end of this. And back here would have been a concept art, so we'll go ahead and mark that off as well. So, okay. Smash these little dolls too. Get as many e-tickets as I possibly can. And with that, let's go ahead and take on the boss. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite songs. After this, you know, obviously we gotta. Are you ready to face the clock tower? And that is our first boss. For those of you that's never seen playthrough of this, or you know, any gameplay of this game before, clock tower. The clock tower from Small World. It seems he's gone a little deranged from hearing the theme song so many times. And it is one of my favorite songs in this game. I like hearing kind of twisted versions of songs that, you know, were familiar from like Disneyland and just Disney in general. I think I either saw this on a video once or read about it, or maybe both. But originally, you'll hear the song. It's basically alright. So here's where the film reel used to be. There you go. But it's basically just like a twisted version of Small World. I'll have you listen to it for just a few seconds. But yeah, oh yeah, originally they were actually gonna have like the lyrics, sort of, kind of, like a twisted version of the lyrics, but I guess they couldn't get the rights to that. So, anyhow, here we go. Alright, take a listen to this song for just a few seconds. And as I said, this is a paint run. Okay. Alright. Anyhow, I love that part. I love this song, I love this battle, and now we start painting. I noticed, it's funny, because I've seen, like, video footage of people doing this battle, and they almost always thin him out, and I can understand, because looking at this, you might not realize that you can, in fact, paint him in. But you can. This battle is pretty easy as far as boss battles go. It's probably another reason why it's my favorite, because, well, it's easy. But you do need to try to paint in both arms as equal as possible. And obviously, I keep running out of paint. Can I grab this paint? Yes, I can. Yeah, I love this song. It's just a crazy, twisted version of Small World. And this may be surprising to some of you, but I like the Small World theme. Not when it, like, plays the same verse over and over in the ride, but, like, as a whole. When you listen to the song as a whole, like, all the way through, I really like it. It's just a fun little song. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, you can paint his arms in. And there we go, so that's it. He just gives you a ride, you paint his face in. And there you go. Simple as that. Piece of cake. And that's the end. It's so funny because it's not until after you fight him that Gus mentions, oh, by the way, you can fight the bosses by painting them or thinning them out. And there we go. That's the reward for painting him in. You get basically the same thing if you thin him out, smashing him. Which, by the way, reminds me. Yep, there you go. Stop the music. That's a special pin, and so with that, to get the other pin, unwind the clock, you basically just thin him out. So we'll go ahead and check that off as well under special pins, and let's continue. And actually, we'll continue, but I'm gonna start wrapping up the episode here because, as I said, this is a long episode and it's gone on long enough. So real quick, the totals, what I've checked off so far, we should have gotten, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 concept art. We are up to 6 bronze pins. Is that right? Yeah, 6 bronze pin, 2 silver, 2 gold, and 3 special pins total. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm gonna mark that twice because, yeah. We're gonna, yeah, so 4 special pins, because, yes, I'm counting the, pins that you get for, like, doing the, like, thinning things out instead of painting things in as well. So, mark that off as well. Alright, so let's continue, and, after this, we'll wrap up the episode. This is just a transitional projection screen. There's no film reels or anything. So here we go. Introduction to Mean Street. This is a theme park. He copied the best he could. Characters? Characters. Stopped watching. Rough drafts. Extras. Drawing boards. An ice cream parlor. It was home before... Before what? Before the Fenner disaster. That's when life went out of... Run! Ew, well, I don't think he made it. And his flunkies. Vicky, are you starting to piece it together now? Welcome to Mean Street. Mean Street, I like it. Vicky, Gus. Oh, Marcus. Hello, Marcus. Uncle Gus, okay. Projection screen, something broken for a long time now. Together, Pete and Horace could fix them, but they're likely to want something in return. Okay. Running again if you get me a pair of gears. Okay. Horace can probably be found, detective agency. Pete used to brag about his gear. Okay, City Hall. Waiting outside the penny arcade. Okay. So yes, that'll be our next place after this. Oztown. Okay, there are lots of... Sorry, I kind of have to read these, I suppose. Pause menu. Plus button. Okay, with that, the game has saved, and we'll pick things up on the next episode. So yeah, if you like what you saw, just consider giving this video a like, and if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that would be great. So until next time, talk to you later. Bye.